Hey guys, welcome back to the Desert Wine Guy. So right now it's a little early. It's 12:50 here in Florida, and it's a little too early to be drinking wine. Ooh, I know, right? But today, as a matter of fact, I don't want to talk about. Well, I kind of do want to talk about wine, but not a specific wine. Okay, how about that? Today I want to talk about a wine fridge that I just bought. Now, I could go into the whole unboxing thing. Look, here's a box, and I'm taking a knife, and I'm cutting the sides, and I'm pulling the box away from the wine fridge, and look how pretty it is, and this and that, okay? I'm not going to do that, okay? We've all seen the unboxing videos, and it's a box you're opening, okay? And inside is what we want to talk about, the item we want to talk about. So, the item's already set up, and we're going to get to that in a few minutes, but I want to give you some specifics on this, okay? I want to tell you a little bit of a background on how I actually got this item. So, I had a small wine fridge, okay, that I would keep my white wines in, as my big one is reserved for reds, and it went out on me, okay? Now, unfortunately, in today's day and age, in order to get that fixed, probably would have cost as much as buying a new fridge, okay? Especially when I tell you how much I paid for this one. So, let me tell you about this wine fridge, okay? First of all, it's the Arctic King wine fridge, okay? And I ended up getting it at Walmart, okay? It's a 34 bottle wine fridge, and it cost me $159, okay? Yeah, $159. That's it. Now, it's kind of a big shock, that price, because if you go ahead and you punch up a 34 bottle wine fridge, you're going to come across like wine fridges that are a lot of money and basically do the same thing, okay? So, you know, the one thing we got to keep in mind here is this is just a small refrigerator. Yeah, you can put wine refrigerator in front of it. It's still, bottom line, a refrigerator, okay? So, in reality, should it cost more than $159? No. And to me, it's a great deal if it holds up. So, let's get into a little more. First of all, I'll tell you the model number, okay? It's AWCA034ADB. It's a 6-shelf fridge, and each shelf holds 5 bottles, okay? Now, on the bottom, you have the normal shelf that can hold, you know, different bottles laid sideways and stuff like that. And the manufacturer is a company called Media, okay? And according to their website, they're a Fortune 500 company where they rank 245th on that, okay? They claim also to be the world's leading manufacturer of home appliances. So while we may not have heard of Arctic King, we may not have heard of Media, if what they're saying is accurate, and I have no reason to doubt it, it's a pretty reputable company, okay? Their headquarters are in Parsippany, New Jersey. They have Research and Development Center in Kentucky and an Emerging Technology Center in California. So, America, you got it. The wine fridge, as far as temperature-wise, spans from 41 degrees to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which should encompass all your wine. It is a thermoelectric. It's based on thermoelectric cooling. And the ideal temp for wine, which I did some research on Wine Folly, is between 55 and 59 degrees. So I actually set mine for 53 degrees. So I guess I can go a little bit warmer if I want to. However, I'm doing 53 degrees. So this way it's good for reds and good for whites. It is a single zone fridge. Okay, I'm not a big believer in this dual zone type thing, especially if you do your own research and you look at storing white wine temperature, storing red wine temperature, there's a happy medium there for both. So if you can get that happy medium and maintain that happy medium, why do you need a dual zone? Okay, at least that's my opinion. Okay, now, as far as measurements go, height is 32 inches here. Width, front to back, is 17 inches, and length across is 19 inches. The glass is tempered glass. It's shaded a little bit, so if there should be any light that comes into the room from like sunlight and stuff like that, it's not going to affect it. The one, I don't want to say drawback, the one peculiarity that I don't care for, which is really in reality stupid, is that the temperature light doesn't stay on. So if you touch it, if you touch the controls, which we'll see later, it'll come on. But other than that, it stays on for a couple of seconds and then it goes off. I would prefer that it stayed on, like my big seller has over here, which also set at 53 degrees. This one will fluctuate between 53 and 55. But that's, you know, that's just me. So we're going to go ahead right now. I'm going to turn this camera around and I'm going to show it to you. And I've had it for 3 weeks right now. Of course it's working. And the really cool thing on here, I got to tell you guys this. This is what I ended up doing. If you buy the fridge, give me 1 second here, guys. For a 3-year plan is $24 at Walmart. Okay, it covers anything other than you break the glass yourself or, you know, break the machine yourself. It covers anything for 3 years. You know, Walmart will deal with that. You don't got to pay for any shipping or anything like that, any shipping and handling or nothing like that. So $24 for 3 years. You know what? To me, it's worth it. Okay, it may not be to you, but to me, it's worth it. They also have an option for 2 years for $18, if that's what you choose. So we're going to go ahead and turn this camera around. We're going to take a look at the wine cooler, or the wine fridge, excuse me, and let's go ahead and do that. Hey guys, alright, so now we're at the second part of this. We're actually going to take a look at the wine fridge, okay? So as you can see, I'm set at 53 degrees, okay? It may be hard to see on the camera, but they're all touch controls over here. This is to lower your temperature, this is to raise your temperature. This is a little light that comes on. It looks like it only comes on the top. Now, to be honest with you guys, I don't know how this is going to look at night, because like I said, the light seems to be only on the top over here. But nevertheless, it was $159. And to be honest with you, even with my big seller that lights up everything, I don't keep the lights on. So, I mean, if I have company, I might turn the lights on, but other than that, I don't keep it on. So, right over here, they have a little handle kind of thing over here, a little inset. You can put your hands in here. You open it up, and this is where you keep your wines. These are, I don't know, like a coated heavy plastic shelves, and you got the levels right here where the shelves lay on. Everything's very sturdy, by the way. So here's my 5 bottles on here, and there's no caving of the shelves or anything like that. Now, here's a really cool thing that I want to point out. I was a little bit concerned. Now, I have some Rieslings here that are longer style, okay, of bottle. And I was like, and they do stick out quite a bit past the shelf. But because if the camera operator can come over here and see how the cover is kind of inset a little bit, so you have this lip over here, and then the glass comes into play. That allows this to actually close very smoothly without those wine bottles actually touching the glass. And if you listen again, listen to this real close, you'll hear the bottles don't actually touch the glass at all. Listen to this. So it's very smooth. You don't have to worry about any pressure against your glass while your door is closed, okay? Now here's the bottom that I was talking to you about earlier. So you got the 6 shelves over here, and on the bottom you have room, of course. I have seen people put soda cans in here, and that's cool too, you know, whatever. I mean, it's your fridge, you put what you want to put in here. I still have a couple of more whites that I have to fill up over here with, and a couple of more that I gotta place in here. So like I said, I'm set at 53 degrees. It's Thermoelectric. And so far, like I said, it's been about 3 weeks. So far, I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, a lot of these wine refrigerators, you'll see a lot of comments about noise. Oh, it's very noisy, it's this and that. You don't even know the thing is running, okay? The only thing you'll hear come on, and it's a momentary click, is the compressor. I hope you guys can hear that. But unless I'm sitting right on top of it right now. When I go back to my normal chair over here, I don't hear it at all, okay? Including the much more expensive big wine fridge I have right here. To me, they both sound the same, and You can fall asleep in here, not worry about the noise, that little click that comes on for the compressor. So from what I have seen so far, I'm very impressed with this. If you go to Walmart, you go to their website, check out their reviews. You can also check out other pages that have done reviews on these, and everybody seems to love the fridge. Okay, nothing but great things to say about it. And that was one of the things that really prompted me to do this video and to buy the item for 159 bucks, guys. Come on, how do you beat that? Especially now, knowing about the company itself. To me, you're really hard pressed. Go ahead and do your own search. Do your own search for 34 bottle wine fridge, and you tell me the prices you come across. So that's about all I have to say, guys. And like I said, one other thing, like I said earlier, the only drawback I find to it is just a little personal preference, is the temperature light does go out. There is no way to keep it on after a few seconds, which is, to me, I just shut the light off. To me that's the only negative I see, and again, that's personal preference. So that's about it, guys. I want to thank you for checking out the Desert Wine Guy. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on my YouTube channel. It's the only review of this wine fridge name at all, which kind of really surprising once again. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please check out my wine blog, desertwineguy.blogspot.com. And please check that out every time I post a article, and I do my own writing on there. I think you'll really enjoy that too, about specific wines. So again, thanks for checking out the Desert Wine Guy, and I'll speak to you guys later.